Ok, dạ, chào mọi người đã đến với kênh của mình. Mọi người cũng biết là TFT mùa 15 đã sắp kết thúc rồi và Riot cũng đã tung trailer cũng như là lịch sử phát triển đấu trường chân lý mùa mùa 6 sắp tới. Thì hôm nay chúng ta sẽ reaction xem là mùa 16 nó sẽ có cái gì hay và liệu Riot có cân bằng tốt trong phiên bản lần này hay không. Ok, bắt đầu thôi nha. Cơ chế mùa mới.
Hey Tacticians, Julian here, the set
Tactician.
lead on Lore and Legends. This set will transport you into the stories of Runeterra. In our case, literally. To relive Runeterra's most epic moments, experience every region as an origin, and play with more champions than ever before. You probably haven't been counting, but in past sets we've stuck to roughly 60 champs. For Lore and Legends, there'll be 100 unique champions to play with. But
Chăm
you'll
chú nhất
access
nhau
40 of those 100
được mở
through
phát
our
qua cơ chế
entirely new
mùa
set
mới.
mechanic. Go find Mort. I'll let him tell you all about it.
Một đót hả? Cơ chế mở khóa tương.
Hey everyone, Mort here. I'm so excited to talk about the set mechanic of Lore and Legends, Unlockable Champions. As Julian said, this mechanic turns a core TFT truth on its head. A set doesn't always
Mùa
need
không
the
nhất thiết
same
phải có
number
số
of
lượng tướng
champions.
cố định.
Lore and Legends will have 100 champions thanks to our new
Trời
mechanic,
ơi,
which creates near infinite paths to building your comp.
nhớ mặt tướng nữa.
Since day one of TFT, we've wrestled with the same challenge. No matter how healthy the meta is, there are only so many carries and endgame boards to go around, making endgame screens start to look all
Khác
too
nhau là mấy.
familiar. The Unlockable Champions
Nếu mà
mechanic
thôi,
is
một
our
bao
big
nhiêu-
swing at
à,
tackling that challenge. Here's how it works. In total, there are 40 unlockable champions in the set, ranging from solid 2 costs to super
Two
powerful
cost,
7 costs.
super powerful.
Throughout your game,
7
you'll
costs.
identify which champions you want to unlock and then pursue. Once you unlock it, you'll add that champ to your pool for the remainder of the game. And the best part, the moment you unlock one, it's guaranteed to show up in your next shot. No luck required. Let's go through a couple of examples to give you an idea on how unlockable champions will actually play in game. We'll start simple. You'll learn about the full Demacia trait later, but for now, I'll show you how to unlock its 5 cost, Galio. To bring Galio to your board, get 12 star levels of Demacia. This should happen pretty naturally as you play vertical Demacia. Once
12 cách sao?
unlocked, purchased, and on your bench, Galio becomes active. From there, his traits will count from the bench, and he'll eventually dive into the fight with a shockwave, providing extra support without taking up a unit slot. Now that you've got the basic idea, let's take a look at Yordle, a massive reroll trait that puts unlockables front and center. More than half of the Yordle roster requires an unlock. As for the trait itself, every breakpoint grants fun new perks. Hit 2 Yordle, health and attack speed for each Yordle fielded. 4, your first shop each round has a Yordle in it. 6, 1 free reroll each round. 8,
Chơi
gold
thùng chắc
grab
đồ.
bags full of fun loot. And 10, well, I'll save that for you to find out. Reaching those breakpoints through unlockable
Thêm thì
units
chắc mở được
is
chùm
where
chắc
the
đồ hả?
planning and rolling really starts to matter. You'll get a few Yordles just by leaning into their traits and racking up star levels. Kobuko and Yumi, yes, they're one unit, is a great example of that, as you'll need 6 star levels of their traits, Brawler, Invoker, or Yordle. Kennen and Poppy are unlocked in a similar way, where simply playing a comp will naturally unlock the units you need, but there are plenty of unlockables that take a bit more planning, including within the Yordle trait. The slippery and disruptive Yordle Fizz requires you to end combat with 6 Yordles or Bilgewater units on your bench. And at the end of this short list is Vhagar, a 4 cost whose passive increases all AP received. To unlock him, you'll just have to limbo this high. No, I'm just kidding. You'll need to hoard rods and field a unit with 2 death caps in combat. Ultimately, unlockables should create more late game comp diversity. Even 2 Yordle players can be playing completely different boards, based on who they unlock. And while I'm in the company of these big guys, I'll tell you a bit about the Shurima trait and its unlockables. Shurima is the set's high chase trait. It's all unlockable champs except for Azir, and he's a 5 cost, so you won't see him for a while. Then to unlock the other Shurimans, you'll be tasked with contradictory and ultra-challenging conditions like winning combats in a row for Renekton, losing combats in a row for Nasus, and flip-flopping between wins and losses for Xerath, all without dying, by the way. Victory and defeat, high rolling, and HP preservation, only then will you truly ascend. If you can field all 4, your Shurimans reach godhood, all becoming 3-star.
Là nếu như vậy thì là mình sẽ thua để mình nhận được Nasus, sau đó mình sẽ thắng liên tục để nhận được Rì Tông.
Okay, now how to unlock the next section of the dev drop? Where's that old sun disk?
Can I get a spot?
Sorry, bro. I'm up next.
Oh, come on.
Hey, tacticians. I'm Anya, a UX designer working on the Lore Finder, our official unlock tracker. Now that you know how to unlock champions in-game, let's talk about how you can track them all throughout
Bà
the
này
set.
trong cái ca.
We know many of you won't be able to rest until you know you've unlocked every champion possible. Lucky for you, there's a place you can keep track of all unlocks as you discover them. As you unlock units in your games, they'll appear as discovered in our Lore and Legends Lore Finder. Of course, you'll still need to unlock them each game in order to play them, but it's pretty satisfying to finally align the stars by unlocking Diana after fielding a 2-star Leona with 3 items, or 7-cost Sylas when you sell a 2-star Jarvan, a 2-star Garen, and a 2-star Lux. Plus, you'll rack up rewards along the way. And for you overachievers, there'll be an
Giá ban 2 sao, Lux 2 sao, Garen 2 sao.
unlockables. Maybe you'll discover all 40 unlockables over the course of the set, but I can promise you this, it won't be easy. Oh look, Mort's undergoing the rite of ascension to unlock the next dev drop segment. That's brave of him. Good luck, Mort.
Rewarder.
Now for a few trait reveals, starting with Bilgewater, of course. With the Bilge comp, you'll earn silver
Một cái
serpents
ngon
each
sao.
round and extra on takedown. You can use these serpents to buy stats, champions, and loot from the black market.
Juggernaut.
Bilgewater has a lot of fun unlockable
Đúng thế.
champions, like 2-cost Graves, who's unlocked by itemizing Twisted Fate. And yes, we will be unbenching Tom Kent from Gizmos and Gadgets. You have to spend some serious serpents to get him, though. Feed this Glutton an ally each round to grant him permanent stats, and he may even spit something back up for you later. On the other side of Runeterra, Demacians are preparing for battle with increased armor and magic resist. Every time their team loses a percentage of their health, they'll rally.
Bobby là Demacian.
And they'll rally for the cause, gaining powerful bonuses. You'll see classics.
Lux chắc là vô tướng 4 vàng ha.
Lux and Xin Zhao.
Lux nó chữ như vậy thì chắc nó là 4 vàng.
If you get the Trials of Twilight
Thử
augment,
thách
you
chạng
may
vàng để có thể
even
chơi
be
hỏi
able
vị
to
tướng mới của
field
liên
a
minh.
new champion, the ultra powerful,
Một Darkin được khai
ultra
sáng
light
với
and
sư phạm
Zahen.
Zahen.
If you want an easier way, you could just lock him in on Summoner's Rift, which is on PvE right now. You can also play Xin Zhao and thus Zahen with Ionia. Sadly, we couldn't fit the entire roster of Ionians into the set,
Ionia.
but we think we have a pretty good representation with the likes of Jhin,
Giả sử chắc tướng
Yasuo,
2
who you can
hoặc
3-star
là 3.
unlock Yone, Yunara
Hoặc là một
making a
vàng.
TFT debut, and of course the boss himself,
Yunara.
Set.
Set thì có thể thăng cao là 4 hoặc 5 nha.
Spirit of Ishtal exploration, we're sending you deep into the jungles for some side quests. With the Ishtal trait, you'll choose expeditions to embark upon. If you complete them, you'll earn treasure and power up your team. If you don't complete them, well, better luck next time. But if you're lucky and skilled enough, you could unlock Braum,
Bạn có thể
the
báo
Giga
rớt tướng
7
7
cost
vàng
of
tổng đồ
Ishtal.
của Ishtar.
He's less of a
Hắn
unit
có
and
tướng
more of a
lắm mà
living,
giống một pháo đài
breathing
Nation di động.
Nexus fountain, really.
Scatter
What's
nữa
the
cơ.
lore on this legend?
Great question. I have no idea.
Great question.
In theory, the Ishtali made similar constructs to fight the Void, so who's to say he's not related to Malphite? You'll have to wait for my 7-hour long video on
Cái
that.
này giáp binh thôi.
That's after I finish my
Nói
mega
tới cái
opus
cơ
on
chế
the
game đi.
lore of the river sprites.
Đây,
Across the sea to the Shadow Isles, you'll find Viego,
Shadow
a
Isles.
powerful roster of unlockable
Đúng
champions who gain power by collecting the
Shadow
souls
Isles.
of dead units.
từ ra chắc 5
Fill the
vàng quá.
two-star Viego to start. Give him 2 items to unlock Yorick,
Lắp cho
and then
hai
use
thằng
the
chị
traits
mở ra
mechanic to unlock the
dùng
rest.
cơ chế của tập
With
thể
Yorick
nó
and Viego in
khi
the
mà có
same
vô rất
team,
về
you'll
video
need
trong
just
đó bạn sẽ
20
cần
souls
20
to
linh hồn để
unlock
khóa
Gwen,
người quen.
75 for Callista, and
Ta
150 for
ta
the
là 4
5
vàng quá.
cost Thresh, who brings his whole kit from Summoner's Rift and more, creating a walled prison,
Ồ, kéo vô
draining the
rồi
life from
hút cạn
enemies,
sinh lực luôn
and
kìa.
dragging unsuspecting foes to their
Quỷ.
grave. Speaking of dragging foes to their grave, I better get in on this Riftbound game.
The plundering designer on lore and legends. We need to talk about some legendary units, starting with the ultimate raid
Baron
boss,
Nashor.
Baron Nashor. Get ready
Nashor.
for Baron fights to hit the convergence. This 2-slot tough to unlock unit
Chiếm hai vị
deals
trí cực
AoE
kỳ khó
damage,
mở khóa với
knocks
phương diện
enemies
rộng.
with his tentacles, and pulls the entire board into a void rift. The only thing missing is the purple buff on his defeat. And we're bringing in another
Tí.
monster from Summoner's Rift.
Ataka.
The corrupt ascended Otacon isn't a 5-cost,
Otacon.
but a monstrous summon for the Noxus trait. Empower him with more Noxians and star levels, and if you can make it to Prismatic Noxus, not even LeBlanc can keep this monstrosity bound. Fighting alongside Otacon is none other than Mel, the 5-cost for Noxus who's only unlockable after having a 2-star Ambessa die.
Một cái chiều nó
And it
được
wouldn't
dòng.
be a Runeterra set without
Right.
Rise, who unlocks after you field 4 different regions together in combat. Rise benefits from all active regions, but contributes to none. But this Globetrotter doesn't just benefit from his traits. His abilities are modified by whatever regions you have active, creating millions of combinations. Bilge makes the ability explode, Targon makes it heal, Yordle makes it shrink enemies, and Void makes it shred and sunder. Pack your bags, activate your traits, and explore the world of possibilities. All your favorite regions in Runeterra are represented in lore and legends.
Đều có trong
Soon you'll be building custom inventions in Piltover,
YouTuber.
mutating void creatures, splashing in traitless but powerful Targonians, and so much more.
Oh, yes! Awesome play. Yeah!
You dirty cheats!
Pirate Open.
The Pro Circuit for Lore and Legends. As a reminder, in Lore and Legends, CompeteTFT.com will be your home for all things TFT esports. If you're already
Nếu bạn là
playing
tuyển thủ chuyên
professionally
nghiệp
or
hoặc đang
aspiring
nuôi
to
ước
play
mơ
professionally
lên
yourself,
chuyên nghiệp trong mùa này,
head over
hãy
to
truy cập vào
CompeteTFT.com
để đăng ký thi đấu.
In less than a month, we'll be celebrating all things TFT in Paris at our 3rd ever TFT Open. The Paris Open takes place December 12th through 14th, bringing 768 of TFT's top players together for the ultimate LAN tournament. But it doesn't stop at the competition. This is a weekend to celebrate our TFT community and the game we all love. This year, we'll have an artist alley full of community artists, dev panels with a game show twist, our mayhem-fueled Carousel of Chaos show match, a sneak peek for TFT in 2026, with the reveal of our annual roadmap, and so much more. And who better to welcome you to Paris and Chateau TFT than Chonk and Pengu, who never looked more chic, both in person and in-game. This is the first time our open mascots will feature as in-game cosmetics, so snap them up while you can. And we have even more exclusive Paris Open cosmetics for you.
Ồ, sao nó quen
Paris
rồi.
Open Arena showcases the busy streets and busier cafe bunnies of the City of Lights. Not
They got
yet.
in.
Okay, I'll send you over to the cosmetics team. And if we don't see you in person in Paris, we'll see you on broadcast December 12th through the 14th.
Podcast.
Hey Tacticians, Alex here to play the highlight reel of this set's cosmetics. Our team in Singapore did not hold back with these. Starting in Demacia with the light of Demacia, except
Lết
this time,
nữa.
it's lights out for the universe.
Trời ơi, nó bự.
Alright, enough Demacia. Let's go to Noxus with the Chosen of the Wolf Arena. Lay waste to your enemies and welcome them to the afterlife. And who better to help you fight for glory on this battlefield than God King Darius
Của
unbound?
Darius nhớ có một con mà đúng không?
Stronger path to first with his tactician splitting finisher. Some worry about running out of bullets, prestige,
Ơi, mấy photo đẹp nha.
misfortune worries about running out of targets. And I worry about running out of breath when I say your name.
Ô, mấy photo đẹp nha.
We'll round things out with the ultimate showstopper, KDA Ari Unbound.
KDA cũng đẹp
First,
nha.
she'll dance and sing her way into everyone's hearts. Then, she'll bring your foes down, 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 down. Later in the set, expect a big cosmetic celebration
có đồ
moment
quen kìa.
for Gwen.
Đồ anh con cưng
Alex,
TFT.
the last step. Let's wrap it up.
You're right, we gotta get out of here.
Players, get ready to jump into Lore and Legends when it launches on December 3rd. See you then.
3 tháng 12. Ngày 3 tháng 12. Rồi, nói tóm lại là phiên bản mùa 16 này là bản nâng cấp của mùa 9. Và nó sẽ có thêm nhiều cơ chế để triệu hồi tướng. Và Riot nó sẽ không biết thế nào nó sẽ cân bằng được như 100 con tướng hả? Như video đã đề cập. Thì ai chơi vào mùa 6 sẽ liên tưởng ngay đến bài Yu-Gi-Oh là nó có hiến tế nữa. Hiến tế giống như là con Silac 7 vàng. Thì các bạn sẽ hiến tế Garen 2 sao, Japan 2 sao và Lux 2 sao để được Silac 7 sao. Wow. Mùa này nó thêm khá là nhiều cơ chế. Việc đầu tiên chúng ta phải làm là học thuộc mặt tướng, và cái thứ hai là cơ chế của game. Đôi khi Riot thật sự là đôi khi làm nhiều cái, ý là bỏ nhiều cái gia vị vào cái đồ ăn đó, đôi khi nó sẽ không ngon nha. Theo ý kiến của mình là vậy. Và đó là cảm nhận của mình về trailer bài mùa 16. Mọi người thấy hay hãy để lại cho mình like, một đăng ký của kênh nha.